Hey, what up? This is my Roland SP404 MKII. I just bought this with the intention of remixing my own tracks live in these videos on this machine, but I'm also going to make some new ones as well. If you're new to this machine, this is not a tutorial, by the way. I don't know enough about the machine to give a tutorial, but what I can tell you is that when you start, you're going to need an SD card for updates. So get a 32 gig SD card, because apparently bigger SD cards have a problem with updates sometimes. I don't know if it's always or sometimes. Now I would have chosen a bigger SD card, but the 32 gig one is the right one for the updates, and then you can use it to import your samples obviously as well, because it's a good amount of space. And one thing this is great for, that one of the reasons I bought this is because of the space, the memory. It's fantastic. So yeah, do an update when you get it, put it on the SD card, then put that into this machine, upload the new version, and then you're off. Probably best to do that at the beginning. Right, okay, so this has one of my tracks. I think it's called Heroin. Yeah, it's called Heroin. And I've got some samples loaded into some pads. So let me just... Okay, that's the guitar. This is the bass. By the way, we're at 95 BPM. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like, bah! Now this is the main drums. This is what I call vocal percussion. It's got a nice thud in there as well. This is a sort of a vocal thing. And another, this is the main vocal. Why does it hurt me like that? I don't even know how. And this one, it's a sample I've used a few times. It's just basically a crowd cheering and whooping. It's fantastic. I love it. This is the break in the middle. Well, 2/3 of the way through, actually, if we're being honest. And this goes along with that. Another sort of crowd noise, which I reverse in the middle. There you go, seamless. And then at the end there's another sample. Well, there's 3 samples here actually in this one. So yeah, it's why does that say 86? That's weird. That's weird. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I'm sure it'll work. Well, I hope it does. Right, so yeah, here's my... By the way, if you want to see me, I've seen other people do these videos, do SP404 videos, and they get the record, and then they go through the record. So that's a nice thing. I'll record that, and then they chop that sample up here. I'm not going to do it like that. Firstly, my record player is really big. It's not one of these mini portable ones, and also it's not really easy to move it down here where it is, with all the cables involved and everything like that. Sounds like a cop-out, but really it's just laziness. So yeah, but I will make tracks on this at some point, but for now, because I've barely used it, so I'm just gonna do this, what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I should actually leave the track at the end of the video or just leave a link in the description. I should probably, well, I'll do one of those things. Anyway, here we go. So I've forgotten how it goes. So let's just make stuff up. Okay, so you've got a guitar and drums here. Well, and if you hold while you're holding the buttons, you can believe it. Let's bring in a bigger drum as well. Oh dear. I wasn't quite on time. That's one of the problems with this machine, is that it's not a problem of the machine, but it relies on you being very good with timing, because if you're just off a little bit, it's audible, it's noticeable, and you might think sometimes that works in terms of like Dilla drums, but not when you're matching blocks to blocks kind of thing, beats to beats or bars to bars, whatever. Anyway, how does the thing start in real life? Nope, not like that. Yeah. Nope, it's like this, I think. You see, I messed up. Let's go from here. That's where it should have been. So that was not exactly like the original. I was attempting to recreate the original, but I find that I simply don't have enough fingers. So I'm going to go and buy an octopus to help me if there's any more complex tracks. But I suppose the idea isn't to recreate it exactly like the original, because you can go and listen to the original. Plus, there's parts in the original that there was like just tiny little samples, and I didn't want to have, bing, 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 bing. I mean, I could have, but then again, I refer back to the laziness. You see, that's what it is. So that's Heroin. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Not having an earthquake. That was me hitting the table. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description to all my music on Bandcamp. I'm on streaming platforms as well. The originals of my older ones, of which this is one, but this is a sort of beefed up remix version of one that I released 4 years ago. But yeah, it's on an album on Bandcamp called Golden Greats, which is obviously an ironic title. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be back with another one pretty soon because I quite enjoy doing these. So until then, leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you want me to do with this thing, including but not limited to shoving it up my... So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.